Bringing us brand new music. That was Let the Healing Begin. Of course, mixed in, we had a performance live here in the studio. And I stand corrected. They are not known collectively as Universal Love. They are PlatinumSmith Songwriters. And the name of their latest CD is Universal Love. They brought us Jesus Blues. As I mentioned before, Solomon Smith on keyboards and lead vocals. Andrew Smith, 14-year-old Andrew Smith on lead guitar. And, of course, the patriarch of this family, Steve Smith, on bass. And they're hanging out with me in the studio right now. Good morning.
Morning.
Wow. It is such a privilege and a pleasure to have all of you here in the studio with me this morning. Thank you so much for making the time. That was powerful.
Thank you.
Jesus Blues.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, the PlatinumSmith Band, of course, a family band. And how timely is that as we approach Father's Day this weekend? You know, it's quite timely. And Mr. Smith, you're here with your two sons, of course, Solomon and Andrew. Talk to us about, and anybody can speak. Well, I guess no, that would be you, the patriarch. Talk to us about how this came to be. How did this happen?
Well, it's a long story, Lee. I come from a family of singers.
Okay.
My father was a crooner.
Okay.
But
you don't hear that term much anymore. I like that. Your father was a crooner. I like that.
you know, as I became older, probably in my mid-20s, I got a vision. You know, write songs, and you're gonna be in a band someday. But it seemed like it was never going to come to pass. But I kept writing songs, and I kept moving forward. Eventually got married, had a son.
Which is Solomon. Okay.
5 years later, had another son.
Andrew.
Around age 12, Solomon started taking piano lessons. And then we used to do a little thing as a family, and Andrew used to cry because he didn't have an instrument to play. You know, Andrew was on keyboards, I was on bass, and then we were just doing a little singing, you know.
The way he sounds, I think y'all was scared to give him an instrument.
I said, we're going to get you a guitar, man. We're going to get you a guitar. And as you all can hear, when he got that guitar,
yes, Lord,
the vision has come forth, man.
Yes.
And that's how it came, yeah.
That's beautiful.
But, you know, it came before they were even born. I just kept on hanging in there. And I never saw it evolving the way it had.
Yeah, exactly. And evidently, you know, you've been serving your purposes, so it gravitated towards you. You know, not on time, your time, but divine time.
That's
ultimately.
That's right.
That's a beautiful thing. PlatinumSmith. What is it? PlatinumSmith Songwriters. Talk to us about the name. Of course, Smith being your last name, the family name.
And that's me trying to be creative, hoping that we go platinum someday, and then putting our name in there. And then we like to do original music, so. You know, PlatinumSmith Songwriters. I hope it works.
All right, and we do too. Universal Love. I love the name of the CD.
Thank you.
You don't hear about that much, but it's very it's very necessary, particularly in these times. You know, Universal Love. Jesus Blues was the name of the piece you performed here live in the studio. What was the inspiration for that? Those were some heavy lyrics.
Thank
you.
you.
Know, by the way, you know, you say the government gave Jesus the blues.
Truth, man.
Ooh, man, that's powerful. Speak on it though. What inspired that? Any one of you?
Well, I mean,
Solomon. Yeah.
we were lifting weights the other day, and we were actually talking about this because it's been a few years since he started writing it actually, and he was just kind of messing around on the bass, in a sense, kind of just being silly. And when we were working on that, it's been a year since we recorded the CD, but it was one of the last tracks we recorded, and he was just like, "Why don't we put this at the end of the CD?" And we kind of just built it from the ground up. But it's an interesting concept because it's like, you know, leading up to the crucifixion, the eventual resurrection that the song talks about. I mean, you know, Jesus was distraught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, you know, they weren't talking about the blues in the Bible, but
hey,
in the modern sense anyway.
I got you. Yeah,
but,
I got you.
But the feeling is all the same. You know what I mean? So we were just like,
absolutely.
you know, let's take this and apply it to, you know, to what Jesus was going through, and then apply it to our own individual lives. You know, it talks about, you know, church folks, which, you know, in the olden days would have been the Pharisees, but nowadays it's, you know, those of us who call ourselves Christians. You know what I mean? It talks about the government. It talks about, but it ends up with the uplifting message. Blues made Jesus strong. There's some encouragement for the end. You know what I mean?
That's powerful. That's powerful. I would be remiss if I didn't mention your videographer, of course, the matriarch of this particular family, none other than the illustrious Edna Smith. Good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning.
And on this day, I have to acknowledge this. Happy anniversary to Steve and Edna Smith. Today is
Thank
your
you.
anniversary. 23 years of marital
23 years.
bliss.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And Drew, man, you are a monster on that guitar, man. I love that. Talk to us about some of your influences on the guitar.
Well, earlier, I listened to a lot of Eric Clapton and B.B. King.
Okay, that's a great start.
Yeah, think I've more gravitated. What I just listen to for fun. Like I like Black Keys and Dan Arbic.
Okay, yeah.
Joe Bonamassa. I like Joe Bonamassa a lot.
Did you see the recent performance that they were showing on PBS? Joe Bonamassa live in, I believe, Vienna.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I have to thank my guitar teacher, Mr. Matt Wade at Ken Stanton Music.
All right. Good morning, Matt. Matt Wade is his
Yes.
name. Okay.
Hey, Matt.
Okay.
Yeah, he helped me a lot with my guitar playing. He's a great teacher, and how he goes about explaining stuff. Let me think. Who else? I listen to a lot of blues in general, though.
Yeah.
Just blues is more feelingful, meaningful. I mean,
Feelingful. That's a new word. I like that. Well, listen. You guys are surely going to do another tune, share another tune with us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, let's let you guys set up. In the meantime, we will get into another piece. Before we do that, though, have to extend a good morning to the worldwide community catching the stream online at www.wrfg.org, as well as the folks residing in the Atlanta metropolitan area this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the Blues Therapy Show and Dance. If you're just tuning in, I am your brother Stagga Lee Hensel, and we'll be for about a little over 3/4 of an hour. We are joined in the studio by none other than a family band, PlatinumSmith Songwriters. Their latest CD is called Universal Love. They just gave us a piece live in the studio, powerful piece with a powerful message, Jesus Blues. We're going to take some time and let them set up and get right back at you. Yeah, recorded live in England. That's the blues out of Houston, Texas. Hamilton Loomis giving us what it is. Okay, as promised, the PlatinumSmith Songwriters are set up and ready to go. You want to introduce this next cut?
Yes, sir. Well, in honor of Howlin Wolf's birthday,
Ah!
this past Monday.
Y'all are full of surprises. I love it. As you were.
Yeah, man. You already know. But we'll be performing his 1960 single, Spoonful, penned by the legendary Willie Dixon.
All right.
Let's get into it.
All right. PlatinumSmith Songwriters.
Two, one, two, ready.
water. Savior from the desert sand. Just a little spoon, a little 45. Savior from another man. Good eyes about a little. Some of them dies about that. Some of them cries about a little. But everybody's died about a spoon. That spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, yes. PlatinumSmith Songwriters. 19-year-old?
19, yeah.
19-year-old Solomon Smith on keyboard and vocals. 14-year-old Andrew Smith on lead guitar. And, of course, their father, Steve Smith, on bass. Bringing us Howlin Wolf's Spoonful in acknowledgement of the anniversary of the birth of Howlin Wolf. Thank y'all so much. That was powerful, man.
Thanks for having us.
You have uplifted my spirit this morning. Thank you. And of course, Edna Smith on video. Okay, we expect to see it somewhere in cyberspace in the not too distant future. Okay, 404-523-8989. They're gonna take the instruments off. They're still gonna hang out in the studio with us a bit. Feel free to give us a call if you like to chat. 404-523-8989. Right back at you after this very, very important message. The Blues on WRFG 89.3 FM. This is the Blues Therapy Show and Dance. Triple B and Double B together. That's Bobby Blue Bland and, of course, the legendary, undisputed king of the blues, B.B. King, from a classic album. I remember this album cover coming up as a preteen, I believe. Bobby Bland and B.B. King together again live. That was the lead track off of that, of course, the classic Let the Good Times Roll. Prior to that, we had some music coming from Biscuit Miller from his CD Blues with a Smile. That was Walk With You, Babe, and of course, performing live here in the studio. Got a lot of positive feedback in regards to this group, PlatinumSmith Songwriters, bringing us Howlin Wolf's Spoonful in acknowledgement of the anniversary of the birthday of Howlin Wolf, man. That was really, really powerful. Again, we got so much feedback from that. Thanks to all the folks who have made the time to check in this morning and let these guys know how much you appreciate their offerings, their musical offerings this morning. If you can communicate, 404-523-8989. Very special good morning going out to the ever-faithful Miss Nolan and Randolph Walker and videographer extraordinaire Carl Gray Jr. and Brother Knowledge and you and you and you and you too. 404-523-8989. Again, we thank our WRFG calendar sponsors. If you are interested in becoming a calendar sponsor, give our business office a call at 404-523-3471. Once again, if you are interested in becoming a WRFG calendar sponsor, give our business office a call at 404-523-3471 and or give me a call here in the studio at 404-523-8989. I'll give you the information that you require. As I mentioned before, we still have PlatinumSmith Songwriters hanging out in the studio with us. They just got done performing 2 pieces live, and I mean, the feedback has been tremendous. Of course, Solomon Smith on keyboard and vocals, Andrew Smith on guitar, and Steve Smith on bass. So what's next for PlatinumSmith Songwriters? You've released a CD.
We're waiting to hear back from.
And this is Steve Smith, the
morning,
patriarch.
everyone. Thanks for the feedback and thanks for the support. It's deeply appreciated. And before I forget, happy Father's Day to everybody out there.
Yes.
But we're waiting to hear back from a song contest in Nashville.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll be going to Nashville next week to participate in a United Ways song contest with our title track, Universal Love.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we wish you abundant success in that. And with that, we really, really are with you all the way. And don't hesitate to reach out to us if there's ever anything that we can do to uplift you and your endeavors. Y'all are family now. So don't hesitate to reach out to me.
Thank you.
Any parting words?
Thank you so much for having us.
That's
thank
Solomon,
everybody
y'all.
Out there this is me. Thank y'all out there for listening. Those of you who are online, if you have a Twitter, please follow us at PSW_ATL. One more time, that's PSW_ATL. We also have a Facebook page. If you just search our name, PlatinumSmith Songwriters, you'll find us. And we're also on iTunes, so you can pick up Universal Love if you want to hear more great music. Thank y'all.
All right, young man. Any parting words?
Keep listening to the blues.
Man, you got a deep voice, man. I didn't expect that deep speaking voice to come out of you. Say what now, Andrew? This is 14-year-old Andrew, the guitar player.
Keep listening to the blues. If you play any instrument, keep playing that. And any feedback on our album, would be great. And you can constructively criticize my guitar playing.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, PlatinumSmith Songwriters. That was lovely. As a matter of fact, their latest CD is Universal Love. I have 2 copies to put in the mail to you for the next 2 callers. 404-523-8989. Again, I have the latest CD from PlatinumSmith Songwriters. It's called Universal Love. I will put that in the mail to you right away. The first 2 callers. 404-523-8989. 404-523-8989. In the meantime,
I forgot to be your lover. Have I told you lately that I love you? Touch it on. Darling, I'm sorry. Till I reach out and hold you.